The aquaponics has progressed a little. The pipes are in, the grow beds are in, almost ready to go. Fish haven't died.
Hi. So we've just put our fish in. We just have guppies, and we got them for free, so I thought we might as well use
Let's
them.
look.
Well, we can put them like this. So now we're just waiting 15 minutes. Put them in a bag with the water they're in, and put them in here and let the temperature be the same. And then after 15 minutes, then we'll open the bag and put some of the water from the aquaponics in, and we actually did that yesterday as well. Gave them a little bit of that water, and then we'll let them go.
And the pH is 7.6 today, and the water temperature is about 13 Celsius. And the water's a bit brown, but it's clear, but it has a brown tinge to it.
That has nothing to do with our dirty deeds. That were dirty.
Yeah, all the brown from the clay beach seems to have sunk to the bottom, and the water's gone clear. But then we put sea salt in.
Oh yeah, that's fine. And there's a few little bits.
Seaweed extract,
Yeah.
which is to
help condition everything, build the bacteria and all that.
Mommy, can I talk to something?
Yeah, tell everyone.
Tell everyone what's happening.
We're looking at the fish. We're holding it with a bag so they won't fall deep in the water. Because I don't think the bag can float. There's fish in the bag. And we didn't mean to put fish in the bag, but I didn't mean to put fish in the bag, but we're having a nice day. Well, we ate coconut today, and it was fun. The milk was sweet,
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
and I love the milk.
So can you remember what kind of fish we had last time? I'll do.
What kind?
So last time we had silver perch. We lived in a colder area, and I had them for a year, and they didn't really get. Well, I bought them fingerling size, and I had to buy them online, and they got maybe that big, but they probably should have got about that big. And yeah, they're a bit more finicky than probably these guppies will be. They'll be pretty simple, I think, and
But they never died too.
they never died.
We did leave. We never used the heater, and the water got down to like 3 or 4 degrees, quite a bit
Yeah.
up there.
I want to say some more things, Mama.
Okay, go ahead.
We're setting up the aquaponics, and I keep grabbing the bag when Mummy lets go so it doesn't sink.
And when the water's the same temperature, will we let them go?
Yeah,
All this green stuff falling in the water.
yeah. Green stuff is floating in the all this green stuff is falling in the water. Because it's
Gentle with the
kinda
bag. Gentle, gentle.
hard. And I have my hands in the water, so I don't need to splash the fish.
You notice the water's a bit brown because it's got seaweed extract in it. And then Daddy peed in the water a couple of days ago. You know why?
Why?
Because the plants need that fertilizer. It needs the ammonia. And we put sea salt in as well, which is seaweed. And that gets the biofilter working, which will change the fish poo into plant food, because the plants are going to eat the fish poo and grow. And we've even already got some plants in here. the bubbler. Yeah, we can put the bubbler in once we have...
Because it's running, but it's over on the ground.
But
It doesn't reach. Then I think
I have to say some more things to the camera.
it doesn't reach. We need a longer tube. I can try and move it and get a bit closer.
I'm not standing on anything, but I'm looking in the aquaponics.
And this is to keep the birds from eating
Yeah.
the fish.
It is, and there's a big green thing that stops the birds from eating the fish. And I better hold the bag. See.
You're doing a good job. Hasn't even sunk. Do you think the fish are going to find it exciting to swim into the big pool after spending 2 weeks in a bucket? Has it been 15 minutes?
Let go of the bag. Let go of the bag. Let go of the bag. Okay, let go.
Then these are the 4 grow beds for a 1,000-litre tank. I'm guessing that's about the same sort of area of grow space. I think April can actually run more grow beds than that. Then after these bell siphons drain out, what will happen is these fill up, the beds fill up, and it is pumping at the moment. It's on a timer, but it is pumping. It'll fill up, this rises, and then it'll suck all the water out at once. This one's getting higher and higher. When it gets to the top, it'll suck all the water out at once. All the water flowing out means one of these ones is currently draining. And it looks like, looking from that, is that this one here is currently draining as well. Then these 2 will drain directly in, and these 2 drain into a pipe system. It comes out back in, and everything drains into this sump tank, and everything also pumps from this sump tank. And there's the pump in there. I think it's about 100 watt or a 60 watt pump down the bottom there. It pumps it up through that tube into these pipes, come back down. It also comes up here, along the side here, pumps all the way up, along the side in the thin pipe, to the middle there, through the middle, and up to these taps, those 2 taps, keeps going. It's got these little valves which we can adjust. And it goes into the fish tank. And this bigger pipe here is the return pipe. And it goes all the way to the bottom of the fish tank. And the weight of all the water pushes the water from the bottom, which this tube here goes all the way to the bottom. And there's openings in the bottom which pushes all the fish poo back out, down, and back to the sump as well. And all the poo comes back into here and is cycled around into the grow beds. The plants receive the fish poo, and the biofilter, which is alive in these grow beds, turns the ammonia in the fish poo first into nitrites and then into nitrates, which the plants can use to grow. Man, this is a full video this time. too long. Lost about half the audience there. Some people like to know that stuff though.
Well, one problem I had last time, and we'll have it again this time, is it's winter right now, so in Queensland, so it's okay, but in the summer, these are going to get quite hot, so we're going to have to use shade cloth over the entire thing for anything to survive. So that's one thing we'll have to do later. But what I'm thinking is to plant my spring vegetables now, because it's a bit warmer probably in this spot than over in the garden. This has got sun all day. So we might plant the spring vegetables in the middle of winter. Give that a try and see how that goes.
We're almost ready to let the fish out, hey? What you doing up there, sweetie?
That's how I put the fish in.
Oh, what did I stuck in a tea bag.
Oh, tea bag.
Okay, so we're not going to let them in all the way. You can come stand here, Bob. Juno, you want to come stand in your spot there? Juno? Juno.
We're at the fish tank. We're gonna let the fish.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is just open the bag and let some of the water from that's in the fish tank go in this bag so that the fish can get used to the water a little bit. When they got used to the temperature, that's kind of what you do. Put some of the water in. These fish are not shy, so the silver perch we had before, they would never come up to feed or anything, but these ones after a day or two, they're all good. So I'm just let the water mix in a bit. Juno, come here, you're gonna miss it. You're gonna miss it.
I'm trying to get out. I keep bumping into the edge of the bag.
Hey, no. You splashed my face.
How come you splashed the water?
Okay, hands out, because they'll get scared, you know? Hands out. All the way out. Don't splash the water now, okay? Oh. You trying to get out? Oh, there they go. Having a look around.
Is there any fish left?
No. They're just being still. Well, I'm going to put some seedlings in the aquaponics.
Alright, we'll come and watch that. You want to come and see what's happening over at the aquaponics? Come on. She is doing the seeds at the aquaponics.
See, you know, this one I've covered with a net is celery to keep the possum out, right? But the net wasn't tucked under here, and look at this. All the leaves are gone from this side of the celery.
Something's got in there and eaten them.
Yeah, it's got under the net. and is all clipped all along the side here, but it wasn't tucked in there.
Like a bug.
Well, I'm thinking the possum stuck its nose in, so I will cover this in anyway. So I have some seedlings here. And
Are you crying? Is that why you have sunglasses on?
I'm okay this time. The possum did eat all my celery seedlings last time, so I had to start again. Anyway, these are some celery seedlings that I did for the garden, but now we've got the aquaponics going, so I might as well put some in there, and I'll just show you what I do. So with aquaponics, you don't want the dirt, so I've got a bucket of water, I've got the seedlings, and just wash them like that. So this is some coriander.
Yeah, I'll actually take some video of you putting it in.
So I have found that if I do this and they're too small and it's too hot, they die. So we'll see how these do, even though it's winter, but I don't know. We'll see how they do. That's carrot that got pulled out of the garden.
And you sort of dug down to the wet area. Dug.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, go.
This is where the poop goes. Up, down, down to the seeds.
The fish poop it gets pumped out and it's cycling at the moment. See the water coming out?
So one coming up there. One coming up there.
Sure. Look at the plants Mummy's putting in. Let's have a look.
Still?
It's all coming to life, Juno. Wash them? I don't wash them.
Lots of carrot there. I washed them. Yeah.
Is that a method you
That's what you do.
do wash them?
Yeah.
Because I thought maybe it's nice to introduce a bit of bacteria to the system.
Well,
while
they'll
it's-
have it anyway on their roots. Yeah?
Dad's complaining about the seeds now. He doesn't want them watered.
Yeah? I don't think he's complaining about it. He's just saying what he usually does.
Am I complaining or am I exploring differences?
Well, I think you're complaining because you're talking all these things. So,
Do you like to wash them or not wash them if they go in aquaponics?
I like to wash them.
Yeah?
I'm wearing mummy socks and mummy shoes. They're actually mine, but the camera's looking at them now.
There we go. That's what they look like in the camera. Can you see?
Yeah. They're going down into the...
Right, let's keep everything away from the camera lens though.
I want to show them paradise.
Well, this is paradise. A little further away. Not too close.
This is paradise, the fish.
What's its habitat?
He's up to everything.
Gets up to everything, does he?
Yeah.
There's a midgie on you. There's a
Yeah.
mosquito.
I know there's... He doesn't know what sis is doing now. I don't know.
Alright, then I guess you're going to plant the rest of these out and see. And we'll
Yeah,
do an update video.
I think that's a celery. But I might do all the celery in one, in the back one, or...
Then this is going to get really hot then if we have lots of plants here. And we always have something growing, that'll keep the temperature down.
Yeah, because it's the beads, they do hold the heat. So if you live in a cool climate, that's good, but we don't. Not quite.
Oh,
But yeah.
this is the middle of winter, the dead of winter.
This?
It is?
It's going to get quite a bit warmer.
The middle of winter. Because separate Mummy the top leaves. See?
Yeah, they did hang.
See? Where did I turn it?
Yeah.
And
So this is quite a bit warmer, this back one.
yeah.
But
Well, it's interesting to see how it goes because people generally grow all their crops in winter here,
yeah.
and a lot of people opt out of having a garden in summer. But we're not going to have any issues of water supply. Because
Whereas here, because here it hasn't rained really for 3 months.
in the winter time,
Yeah.
it'll rain in the summertime, but the sun's that hot, it dries everything out, and it's hard to keep the water up. You'll possibly end up with a big water bill. But doing it under rocks in an aquaponics system, the water's not all evaporating. It's only where the water's exposed that it'll evaporate. And it pumps straight under the clay balls. These letters have been in here for 3 or 4 days now. And the fish went in yesterday. And none of the fish died last night, did they? They all survived the night.
Yeah, Paradise is having a little bath. Because he got so dirty.
It got dirty. Oh, that's Paradise, the fish. More
So
planting.
these ones are actually a bit small to go in, I'd say, but I'm putting them in anyway. But this is probably an okay size, but these could die. We'll see. This is a good size too.